I just thought their defense really, it stalled us. I thought we had some great looks from the three-point line, and, you got to make a few more of those to feel comfortable against their defense. I thought our defense was good enough to escape, and I loved how we kept fighting and scratching, even though there wasn't much rhythm to the game. But I thought Cooney's two shots, those broke our back, especially the one in the corner. If you get a stop there, maybe it's interesting. The one he hit in front of their bench was really a difficult shot. So, disappointing, but, this has been a pretty resilient group, and we got a week to kind of get our legs under us and get back to practice.
You said coming in, you didn't want to overanalyze the 2-3 zone. Did you kind of overanalyze it for too long? Like maybe try to get too fine of a shot?
No.
Not at all?
No.
What made it so difficult in the first half, do you think? Was it their length? Was it their quickness?
All of the above. All of the above. I think what hurt us was, we couldn't get Jaron a shot in the first half. He didn't take a shot.
Do you think that was in part of him just being hesitant, or he was looking too fine of a shot?
Yeah, I think he probably was a little overly unselfish. When we got him to the foul line a couple times, we'll have loved to seen him drive it, maybe draw a foul, but, he kicked the shooters, which were pretty good shots. So you can't fault them all together. Second half, he started to get into the lane a little, and that helped us. We got a couple stops, and we got in transition. We didn't have to play against the set defense as much. I think some of our younger guys struggled with the length of their zone the first time, really playing against it for a long period of time.
Mike, where was number 2 in your scouting report? Their number 2, Johnson.
He was on it because he made three threes on Saturday, but we kind of lost track of him, and he made some big ones. We knew he was coming in feeling good.
What is it you like about this group that they'll finish the regular season strong and be the team you want them to be in March?
Leadership. I think when it comes to Jaron and Pat, you feel really good about their leadership and how they've set the tone with us. And and when they've taken a bullet, they've kind of bounced back quick. I told them, you only have 4 guaranteed games left. This team, as much as they've loved playing together, there's only 4 guarantees, and so to really cherish the time we have together, down the stretch. But those two guys have set a great tone, and we'll have to play against zone on Wednesday because they'll press us back to zone down there at Louisville. So we've got to get better at that.
It was kind of by necessity, but August and Colson got time together the first time in a while. Is that something you want to pursue?
It's something we've looked at practice, and I think it's something we got to come back to. We're bigger that way. We're able to get some second shots, which we did, and Bonzi's just playing so darn well right now. So, it's one of those things we went to, and I thought it helped us in the second half, playing bigger. We were better on the defensive board. We got some second shots. And so I think we have to get reps at that moving forward down the stretch, especially get it ready for the postseason.
Final result notwithstanding, do you think Bonzi might prove something tonight, just going against a team of that length?
Yeah, he's amazing. He is such a gamer, man. He's been amazing. I'm so proud of him, and he's so disappointed he's such a team guy. I mentioned his attitude through the first 15 games when I didn't even play him, and he was so pure and cheering his teammates on. But I'll tell you one thing, the veteran guys are really confident in him now. Like, they want him in the game a lot. So these minutes keep creeping up for Bonzi Colson. So what was it, 19 tonight? Maybe it'll creep to 23 down in Louisville.
I know you said you were looking up to Virginia, but North Carolina lost tonight, I believe. That
Double bye, baby. Yeah, we don't play till Thursday. We'll take it. We're looking back now. We are looking freaking back now and loving it. We're locked in. We're not chasing Virginia down after tonight. But, obviously we did enough work to not play till Thursday, and that's great. But we got two games where, 2 games to improve, 2 games to improve your resume, more for the NCAA tournament than really the ACC tournament.
Do you play now like you still have to chase the double bye? Like, does it change your mindset the last two games where you know you have a double bye?
Yeah, no, I think, I don't think it changes our mindset. I think the biggest thing is, how will we play after a loss? You'll focus on that. Can we bounce back after a loss? And just try and keep it in the now and not thinking ahead to who do we play Thursday, what seed are we in, what bracket are we in, what does it mean for the NCAA? Just kind of keep it to, we got to bounce back. And you know what? We're going to have to attack zone Wednesday, and we're going to have to be better. So what do we need to do? How do I help them? How do we help ourselves there? I think that keeps us away from, okay, we're in the top four. And the one thing we can do is set our travel plans more specifically now after tonight.
Like a little time off, what's the game plan?
We're going to do the same thing we did last time. We're going to go give them off tomorrow and Thursday. Just get their legs back. I think it's key for Pat. He's 7 pounds back. He's got another 8 to get back. He lost 15 in that virus. Again, of course, tonight he was unbelievable. Fabulous what he did, flying all over the place. But and then get back into a good practice routine. Friday, Saturday. Sunday we'll use as our off day for next week, and then we come back and we got 2 days to tune it up before we head down to Louisville. And it all, these next 2 days too, give our guys some time academically to get organized. Because it'll be a busy week next week academically before spring break.
Demetrius, what do you say to him after a game like this?
Yeah, I was a little concerned having to play against this zone for him, a young guard, having to attack this zone for a longer period of time. And I think it had him on his heels a little bit. We'll just get back and play against it more in practice. I don't want him hanging his head. I thought he did give us a good lift driving it in the second half. And I thought his defense was fabulous tonight on whatever guard we put him on. But when you have to play against that length and you're a smaller guard, it's tricky, I think he's a work in progress against zone, and we just got to get him work and help with it.
What made it so difficult to take care of the ball there early?
Yeah, I don't know, Tom. I'm going to have to go back and look at it. Maybe you overpass a little bit. I think what happens is sometimes we did it better in the second half. Just take the 15 or 12 footer. You don't have to dump it down on the baseline maybe for the layup all the time. I think that's where people get into trouble, and we got into trouble in the first half. I thought in the second half we took that 10 and 12 footer in the lane more, or just drove it right at the big guy and got fouled. I wish we would have done that more to start the game. Thank you, guys. See ya.